He keeps saying he has company dinners, but they happen to often. He always comes home very late after drinking a lot. But now, I'm not so sure. You know that night we had a third round? I slept with Lily. First time, she leaned on me with the revealing clothes. And then she asked me, like, you want to do something? Welcome to podcast. I received email from Olivia from Brighton. She has a Korean boyfriend and she is worried about her boyfriend having the company dinner too often. So I'm going to read it. Dear Jed, hi, I'm Olivia from Brighton, UK. I've been dating my Korean boyfriend for about a year now. He works at a small company in Bundang, Korea. When we first met, I loved how hard he worked. He seemed serious, responsible, and very focused on his career. I felt lucky to be with someone like him. But lately, I've been feeling really confused and worried. He keeps saying he has company dinners, but they happen too often. Almost every week, sometimes even 2 or 3 times a week. He always comes home very late after drinking a lot. At first, I believed him. I know drinking after work is common in Korea, but now I'm not so sure. It feels strange too much. It doesn't feel like just work anymore. Sometimes he doesn't even answer my text until very late. And when he does, he just says, sorry, busy with colleagues. No details, no photos, nothing. I can't stop thinking, what if he's seeing someone else? What if he is lying to me? I hate feeling like this. I want to trust him, but I also don't want to be stupid. How can I find out the truth without making things worse? What should I do? Thank you so much for reading my story. I really need some advice. Sincerely, Olivia. Shady 회식. Actually, in our very first podcast, we talked about company dinner. Feels strange, someone asking us about the same topic, right? But this kind of issue is kind of expected from 회식 and from girlfriend and wives. So my first 회식 was when I was doing an intern at finance. Because it was finance, food was always fantastic. Very good food. Very, very good food. And also they drank hard. Yeah, yes. I still remember this fancy Japanese place. There's a madam in our room with a proper kimono. She sits next to our table. She prepares crazy drinks, right? I remember her making this drink with the 2 layers. She puts beer first in a normal, the normal size Korean beer glass, like this size. She puts the soju glass inside of the beer glass first. And then she pours, I think, 복분자, raspberry drink first in the soju glass. And then pours beer. And so it floats up to half. And I think she pours soju around it. So there's a nice layer of soju glass only filled with a red 복분자. So it's a mixture of 3, beer, soju, and raspberry. And you drink it, it goes very smoothly. And 3, usually you get fucked up. I had one. I was like, whoa, that was good. I was good for the night. And it's very sweet and tasty. It goes down your throat really soft.
그것도 폭탄주라고 할 수 있는 건가요?
Yes, it's 폭탄주.
해외에도 이런 문화가 있을까요? 이렇게 폭탄주를 만들거나.
You know, they drink whiskey, strong whiskey, and they drink a chaser, the beer, right? It's kind of mixed, no? Because they drink right after the whiskey, which is like strong, a lot stronger than soju. But none of us, we don't drink like that, so.
어쩌면 이게 우리한테 적절치 않은 주제였죠.
And then my boss, not my boss, but the team leader at the time in finance, when I was doing the intern, he met her first that night for the first time they met. And he said something like, oh, the last time I was here, you made us a special drink. That's what he said. And she goes, oh, I know. So it was a lie from both sides. So I guess that's her like a specialty. But he just, tried. Like he poked her. Like, if there, the last time you made us really special drink, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I remember, but it was bullshit." And she made it this nice layer, special drink. It was very fancy. We were like, "Whoa!" And she made 5 glass. It was 5 of us, I think, 5 or 6 of us. So she made like a 5, the special drinks, and she left. And my boss, not my boss, but the team leader, he gave her like nice tip, like 5만 원, I think. It's kind of fancy. Regarding this email, she suspects him about all this company dinner because it happens so often. First, I thought he is volunteering to join the dinner. So it's not official 회식, it's not official company dinner. But I remember one of the companies I worked at, we had a lot of good friends, like friends, not colleagues. We're around the same age. We work together, but not very closely. But we know who we are to each other because the age is about the same. They used to drink pretty much every day, every other day. So it's not 회식, it's not company dinner, but it's like a social dinner, and that happens so often, every other day. Some weeks it's every day. So they text you. They have a group chat. They text you. You want to drink? Go for a taste, and we go. We don't really eat, but we order anju, which is side dish for drink, and they're always like at least 5 or 6 of us, sometimes 10. It's very casual. You don't have to go, obviously. It's like you're having a beer with your friend after work, but that happens pretty much every day. So this email, I think he's doing that. Because nowadays, 회식, that it doesn't happen that often, right? And also the culture changed, right? We don't push people to join company dinner anymore, unless it's like a very important one. So I think, I'm pretty sure he's doing this. And then when I left that company, one of my friends told me that he slept with a lot of coworkers. Yeah, because I used to join their beer, because I don't drink. I always went home after first round. But they usually go to the second round is most common. And sometimes if you get really drunk, you want to go to the third one. And you go home like midnight or 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. But that beer happens almost every day. People usually say goodbye after the second round, which is like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And this email is a little shady because it's happening so often. And we have no idea if he's cheating or if he is seeing a girl. We have no idea because there's only limited information. But if it's company thing, he's volunteering because he wants this. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of good people, my ex-coworkers, nice people, but they just love drinking. Yeah. And not all of them get drunk every night. They get tipsy and go home. And then when I was leaving this company, because I liked a lot of people there, I still talk to them. So I notified my company that I'm going to leave in 3 weeks, which is quite common, 3 weeks notice. So I told everyone, I'm going to leave and they are looking for someone to replace me. And then this 회식 happened again. Like, oh, Jed is leaving, we're going to have a drink. It's like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, almost every night. So they are using me as excuse. And also, like during the working hours, a lot of 형, like 선배, they call me for a fag. Like I don't even smoke, right? Jed, like they call me at the desk, like Jed, like yo, like 네, 네 과장님, come for a fag. Like 저 담배 안 피는데요. Come for a fag, okay. Okay. So I go and they go, you're leaving. They tell you a secret. I don't know why they did it. Because I don't like these guys, I don't even talk to them anymore. And they was like, Jed, this company sucks. Blah, blah. This is the same thing. But I didn't. But that company I liked. And he goes like, oh, Jed, this company sucks, right? It's like, yeah. Why am I here? Why am I here? I'm smelling this cigarettes. I don't like this. And he goes, you know what, Jed? I slept with Jennifer in trading team. It's like, what? So this kind of stuff happened like for 3 weeks. Like, so I heard a lot of secrets because I often say that I worked with a lot of people who cheated because not many of my friends are cheating on their wives and husbands, but I've worked with a lot of people who cheat. That's how I usually found out. Like before I left, they were like, "Jed, come for a fag. Jed, let's have a drink tonight." And they go. Sometimes it's a one-on-one thing. Like, hey, buddy, like same age. Like, 야, 철원아, 오늘 저녁 먹을래? So I go and hey, Jed, you know that night we had like a 3차, like a third round? I slept with Lily in design team. It's like, what? I thought she would never give it to anybody. It's like, nah, she's good. She's good. It's like, yeah, but she has a boyfriend. It's like, yeah. So you are leaving now. So my advice to you, don't leave after first round. you linger long enough, you get laid. It's like, whoa, okay. A lot of secrets like this. So as I was leaving, I learned that the people sleep around after 회식. So I think she has a good reason to be worried. It's I wouldn't call this a red flag, but when I was at the office, I didn't know. And a lot of colleagues in my team, they didn't even join the friendly beer. So none of them know this. Me, I only found out right before I left. So I'm also quite slow, like what's happening between people. I just, you know, I'm slow, right? That club thing, I'm fucking slow. And as I was listening to a lot of friends of mine and at that company, he goes, "You didn't really know? Like I was sleeping with her. It was regular." It's like, I have no idea. It's like, dude, you're fucking slow. It's like, I know, I know I'm fucking slow, but they told me anyway. It's like, okay, but I never asked them because it never crossed my mind. Like somebody's sleeping with someone. Because like some of them are married, some of them had a boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's like, it never crossed my mind, and that they were more than happy to tell me. I don't know, like I don't know why they're telling me. It's like, dude, why are you telling me this? It was like, I don't know. It's like, it's nice to share. It's like, okay, yeah. All I have is sorry.
남자에게서 무슨 여자 향이 난다든지 아니면 뭐 다른 뭐 의심스러운 거 있는 건 아니라서 일단은 뭐 여자를 뭐 만나고 다니거나 뭐 그런 상황은 아니지 않을까 생각이 들고 약간 회사 욕심 있는 사람들이 또 그런 회사에 가서 자기 위치를 공고히 하려고 하는 사람들도 있어서.
That's true. So she says he's a hard worker in the email. She says that sometimes it means he drinks hard as well, and also drinking can be part of your work. Your responsibility sometimes. And if you're a good drinker, it's always a good thing. It doesn't hurt you being a good drinker in an office. It's mostly a positive thing rather than a negative thing. As long as you behave when you're drunk. Yeah.
그러니까 한국 소사이티에서 열심히 하고 잘하는 사람이 술을 늦게까지 마시고 이런 캐릭터가 흔히 좀 보이긴 하는 것 같아요.
I've seen a lot of them. Like somebody who's really capable and he drinks like crazy as well. Okay, so 회식, sometimes we have company dinner with our partner company. For example, I work for like a Nike, right? I work for the brand, for example, and then we want to produce a mug as a gift. So we have a contract. Like you make mugs, so I'm gonna give you the logo. Can you produce like 1,000 cups for us? And then we become friends, kind of. And sometimes they want to take our team for a nice dinner. It happens everywhere in the world, right? And there was a counterpart. She was female. Kind of pretty, but not my cup of tea. You know why? Easily. But she was like she flirts sometimes. But I was not interested. And also I had a rule. Like I don't date someone at work. And she was my counterpart, so I would never want to, even if she was my cup of tea. And the one day, I had my day off, and then she calls me during the day, kind of crying. She want to meet me. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, during the day. So I say, hey, I have a day off, so I don't want to. And then it became more obvious that she's kind of sobbing. I was like, what's up? I need someone to talk to. Okay. But I really didn't want to go out. She goes, I'm going to buy you a chicken. I say, okay. And she was close to my neighborhood. All right. So I went, and she told me that her boyfriend. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. I was like, a lot of information. Like, I don't need this, but they were always happy to tell me. It's like, okay, I don't care. Okay. So Mr. Lee, I had a boyfriend, and we spent the night together yesterday. It's like, it's during the week. You spent the night together. I was like, okay. And then early in the morning, I got a call from his girlfriend. I thought, you're his girlfriend. He's like, he was two-timing me, and I was the side chick.
Oh.
Okay. Then I was happy that I was out. So like, it was a good story. He's like, and also I laughed. She hated it. She hated it because I laughed, right? Is this real? It's like, what's so funny? It's like, it's a good story. It's like, I'm sorry that I laughed, but I did laugh because I'm an asshole, because I'm also slow as well. It was quite funny because at the chicken place, I was having a nice chicken, and there are people there, and the girl is crying in front of me, and I'm laughing, eating chicken. And she's only drinking. She's drinking soju, and I'm only eating chicken, and I'm smiling, and she's crying. So it was quite funny. And then she told me about the cheating story. It was her boyfriend is someone I knew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she had a boyfriend in her office. So she's a mess. She was flirting with me, and she didn't tell me that she had a boyfriend in the office, right? And on that day, she told me everything. So they were dating. She thought they were dating, and she thought they were dating. And like 2 o'clock in the morning, she found out there was a real girlfriend, and she was a side chick. I felt like fucking funny. It's like, tell me more. So I was having a good time. I was happy. It was a really good story. And then we went to Icha. I didn't drink at all, but still went to Icha because she was buying. So it was really good. And then we moved to somewhere more private, right? And then it's gonna overlap with one of our last stories. She pretended to be drunk, right? Right. I said many times, some Korean girls do it. Like, come in, like, do it. Let's do this. It's an invitation. But again, there's a very thin line. It was a long time ago, but still, I was always scared of crossing the line when someone is drunk. And in our other story, he took off his jacket and covered the girl's nice body or whatever. She was also wearing something quite revealing, and she was like a squeezing. And then she was trying really hard because there's not much to squeeze. So, and then I didn't do anything. And she really wanted this, right? And then it was somewhere more private. We could have done something, but I was scared. And you could be accused, right? You don't know. And also she was my counterpart. So it was work related. And then she got frustrated because I didn't do anything. And then she asked me, like, you want to do something?
Really?
Yeah, she asked me. So basically she invited me like twice. First time she leaned on me with the revealing clothes, and she wanted to go. Pretended to not care. I moved back a little bit, and then she moved again. She woke up. She was not really sleeping, but she moved close to me again, like leaned on me again. I didn't do anything, and she had to like ask me. And I was like, we're gonna have a parliamentary procedure here. We have to be very clear over what we're gonna do. So we talked. Yeah. The keyword is the parliamentary procedure. He has to be in agreement. And plus, even if you are in agreement, you always have to double check because she was drunk. Okay, so first reason was a parliamentary procedure. Second reason was she being drunk. We don't know if she really wanted this, because when somebody's drunk, you don't know what you want, right? So she might regret later. Like you seem like a woman or a guy wants to do something with you, and clearly that person is drunk, and that person is gonna regret. You don't let them do it to you because you're sober. Because I was not drunk. Yeah. Then I realized this is what happens in company 회식. That happens so often. So Olivia, she has a good reason to be worried. I'm not saying her boyfriend is doing anything dodgy, but based on my experience, although I'm not a drinker, opportunity always comes around in 회식. Yeah, so it could be a part of the culture. From my experience, it was part of culture, but it was not a must. Yeah, but since I left 9 to 5, maybe culture changed to the, I don't know, more positive way. No idea. But for Olivia, I think she should be concerned at least and really speak to the boyfriend. Yeah, and find out a bit more about this company dinner. It shouldn't be happening this often. Thanks to Olivia, we had a nice time to discuss our company culture and company dinner, and brings back a lot of good memories. I hope you talk this out with your boyfriend, and I'm sure he's a good guy. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye.